Have you tried every diet for your autoimmune disease without finding relief from your symptoms? Do you give up on anti-inflammatory diets because they feel complicated? Do you find yourself stopping and starting diets for your autoimmune disease without consistency? If you are struggling to find an anti-inflammatory diet that targets your symptoms and feels easy, this episode is for you. I am sharing the one thing most anti-inflammatory diets are missing so you can finally find relief from your symptoms and live a life without chronic pain. Have you tried everything to eliminate autoimmune symptoms like joint pain and digestion issues without relief? Are you struggling to keep up with the demands of life due to chronic fatigue? Does chronic pain keep you from doing the things you love in life? If you are feeling defeated and hopeless, you are not alone. I am Ashley Cavolo, a busy working mom who once struggled with debilitating autoimmune symptoms. I too felt like giving up after trying every possible solution without relief from symptoms like joint pain and stiffness, painful digestion issues, relentless chronic fatigue, and embarrassing brain fog. Until it was time to stop allowing the pain to control my life. I dove into the root cause of autoimmune diseases and was shocked to find the answer is not found in endless doctor visits, harsh medications, expensive supplements, or strict food lists. The secret to healing autoimmune symptoms is found within the specific habits that reduce inflammation and heal symptoms quickly and naturally. I applied what I learned and found relief from my symptoms in a matter of weeks. 7 years later, I am living a pain-free life free of autoimmune symptoms. I turned this discovery into a self-paced program called the Autoimmune Reboot, where I share my secrets and my step-by-step process to help you heal your symptoms quickly so you can live a pain-free life. This podcast is for you if you are ready to eliminate joint pain so you can jump out of bed every morning pain-free. Heal and maintain a healthy gut so you can enjoy your favorite foods again without that uncomfortable bloat. Go from no energy and endless coffee breaks to an abundance of natural energy and stamina to tackle the day. Eliminate uncomfortable autoimmune symptoms such as bloating, brain fog, constipation, diarrhea, digestion pain, inflammation, joint stiffness, skin rashes, and many more. Living a pain-free life is easier and closer than you think. I can't wait to show you what I discovered. Refresh your coffee and let's dive in. There is no question taking control of your eating habits and reducing inflammation is key to healing chronic disease symptoms. There are many anti-inflammatory diets out there like AIP, keto, or the Mediterranean diet, which can provide anti-inflammatory benefits. However, most often I hear these diets take too much time, they are too hard, or people simply don't know what to do when they start, so they give up and they believe an anti-inflammatory diet didn't work for them. What many people don't realize is this: most strict diets are missing the one step that is the key to healing autoimmune disease. I am sharing this key step with you today to make an anti-inflammatory diet work for you rather than against you, so be sure to have a pen and paper ready. Most anti-inflammatory diets only give you two things: strict food lists and recipes. Strict food lists typically consist of a short list of what you can eat and a long list of foods to avoid. This lacks variety of flavor, it tends to be boring, it feels hard, and you may be limiting foods that may not even be a trigger for your symptoms, so you're avoiding certain foods for no reason. Many diets require you to cut out certain fruits and vegetables as well. If you are considering a diet that restricts any fruits or vegetables, this should be a major red flag. While some fruits and vegetables contain properties called lectins that can trigger an inflammatory response for some people, they do not trigger a response for everyone. So unless you have determined a specific food triggers symptoms like joint pain, skin rashes, or digestion issues, there is no need to avoid any fruits and vegetables. In addition to this, many people find once their gut is healed, they can eat certain foods again without having any issues, which is one of the results you will get from being inside the Autoimmune Reboot. We have a major focus on healing the gut. So while avoiding certain foods for a time being may be beneficial, you will most likely be able to eat them again in the future once your gut has healed. Some diets limit fruits and vegetables due to sugar and carbohydrate content. However, they are natural sources and contain vital properties that can heal inflammation, the root of chronic diseases. The trick is to know how to balance your plate with proper servings of fruits, vegetables, and nutrient-rich carbohydrates, as well as healthy fats to balance blood sugar and reduce inflammation. You will learn how to do this inside the Autoimmune Reboot as well. We give you all of the steps to do this. In addition, anti-inflammatory diets typically consist of complicated recipes. While learning how to cook anti-inflammatory meals is one of the best tricks to take control of your health, often these recipes are complicated and time-consuming, making it difficult to find time to cook when life gets busy. While these recipes can be helpful, they lack some important keys to your success. They don't give you the steps to prepare for busy nights ahead so you have time to serve healthy meals on a busy weeknight. It doesn't teach you how to spot inflammatory foods in the grocery store to ensure you're cooking with anti-inflammatory ingredients. You don't learn how to take control of your food choices in every situation and environment, like at a restaurant or party. And these recipes don't teach you how to make confident food choices consistently. The reason why most anti-inflammatory diets feel so complicated is because a strict food list and some anti-inflammatory recipes are only a small piece of the puzzle. They are missing this one key step to ensure it is sustainable. So most people find they give up before feeling relief, leading them to believe diets are not the solution. However, the secret is learning how to implement this lifestyle into your busy life. It is weaving small habits into your schedule and routines that are already in place so it feels easy and achievable. Imagine you need to bake a cake for a birthday party. You are given the ingredients list only without the instructions to make the batter and bake the cake. So the birthday cake flops when you attempt to put the ingredients together without any steps or guidance. It simply will not work. It is no different when it comes to implementing an anti-inflammatory diet or any habit for that matter. If you are only given the checklist without the steps to implement, you are not being set up to succeed. Instead, imagine you are giving not only the ingredients, but the instructions to mix the ingredients and bake it, plus helpful tips and tools to help you bake the most incredible cake you have ever made successfully and confidently. An anti-inflammatory diet is no different. To succeed on an anti-inflammatory diet, you need more than a strict list and recipes. It takes a variety of delicious and nourishing anti-inflammatory foods to make healthy food choices feel easy and exciting rather than being bored and restricted. It takes simple, tried and true anti-inflammatory recipes that take minutes to prepare while reducing chronic pain fast and saving you time and money. It requires simple strategies and tools to help you make healthy food choices confidently that will reduce inflammation rather than triggering flare-ups. A plan that ties everything together and fits into your busy life with ease so it is sustainable and achievable. It includes preparation to ensure you are setting yourself up for success and consistency even when life gets busy. Inside the Autoimmune Reboot, we show you the exact steps to succeed on an anti-inflammatory diet. We do this by adding fruits and vegetables rather than restricting them. So we don't exclude any fruits and vegetables inside the program. Rather than eating from a place of lack and a short list of options, you get to eat a variety of flavors and colors without feeling limited. Plus, you will reap the benefits of the vitamins, nutrients, fiber, and antioxidants to reduce inflammation. While there may be some fruits and vegetables that can be a trigger for you, as we mentioned before, I teach you how to determine which foods may be a trigger so your body becomes your guide. We help you spot inflammatory ingredients rather than just handing you a strict food list. So rather than following a strict list of limited foods that you're allowed to eat, you can learn how to spot inflammatory foods in seconds and learn how to make better choices that will prevent chronic pain and flare-ups. This gives you the control and power to make supportive choices for your health in any situation, such as at a party, a restaurant, a holiday dinner, or even grocery shopping. This allows you to make healthy food choices confidently with ease without giving up completely or giving in to inflammatory foods that may trigger a flare-up. We help you plan and prep by creating a customized plan to help you prepare for the week ahead. This is key to simplifying an anti-inflammatory diet and lifestyle and eliminating stress on busy weekdays, so reducing inflammation and finding relief from chronic pain is painless and easy. You will know exactly what to do each day and when to support your health and set yourself up for success. As you can see, there is so much more to an anti-inflammatory diet than strict food lists and recipes. There are key steps you will need to set yourself up for success so you can follow an anti-inflammatory lifestyle that heals chronic pain with confidence and ease. And it doesn't take a complete overhaul of your life. Instead, I show you how to weave these habits into your life so an anti-inflammatory lifestyle fits in with your busy schedule. I will even help you find pockets of time you didn't know you had so you can find more time in your day to support your health. The Autoimmune Reboot is your path to healing, and I have a seat reserved just for you. Don't waste another minute on another anti-inflammatory diet and get real support inside the Autoimmune Reboot. Click the link in the show notes to get started today. I hope this podcast has helped you in your autoimmune journey. If you find value and inspiration in this episode, please leave a 5-star rating and review and share the episode with a friend. When you do, you are helping this podcast reach people around the world who are ready to live a pain-free life. The information and opinions shared in this podcast are for educational and informational purposes only. The content within this podcast is not a substitute for professional care. Always seek the advice of a physician or medical professional to answer health-related questions. Implementing the advice shared on this podcast should be done at your own risk. Actions taken by listeners as a result of the content shared on this podcast is not the responsibility of the host or creator. This podcast does not endorse and is not affiliated with treatments or products mentioned in this podcast unless otherwise specified. Products or treatments shared in this podcast are for informational purposes only. Always seek the advice of a medical professional for answers to product or treatment questions. All content, including but not limited to text, graphics, logos, and material shared under the Autoimmune Reboot podcast, is protected by copyright and all applicable laws. Any kind of unauthorized distribution or use of this content is strictly prohibited and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Listening to this podcast is acknowledging your agreement with these terms.